Yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left. I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's a little Kenny Russell, Kanoom, Consul Moon. You already know what you're gonna get. You step in this room, you're now dealing with Kanoom. I'm here. While I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Yeah. Welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is another episode of My Thoughts. This is My Thoughts 158. And today it says, this is on God's willingness or his will to kill. So we're going to look at a couple of Bible verses, some scriptures or whatever, however you want to call it, um, and show you in Deuteronomy 32, 39, 42, what God has to say about vengeance, wrath, killing, and so that nature. It says that God is not a God of wrath, and that term never made it to the Bible. The term in its entirety, the God of wrath. They said that's not in the Bible anywhere, but it's plenty of times where God shows his wrath and willingness to kill. And they have a scripture that says, don't seek no revenge because God, he does your revenge and he does your killing and all that type of stuff for you, I guess. He fights your battles. I always say, God fight my battles. But it's a problem for me. It's a problem there for me. So um, I'm going to just give my opinions. I'm going to let the Bible verses speak for themselves. And share, subscribe, comment. And I thank you for watching. And if you feel like you want to do something for me, hit the like, subscribe, because it don't cost you a fee. Let's take a look at the Bible verses. Now, again, this is Deuteronomy 32, 39, 42 in the King James Version. Let's listen to it.
And be your protection. See now that I, even I, am he.
See now that I, even I, am he. Okay, this is how the story goes now. This is how it begins.
And there is no God with me.
And there is no God with. That's another thing that bothers me about this God. He always wants to be the only God. He knows other gods, but he's like to be the only one. And he said, I'm a jealous God. Don't talk about other gods. Don't bend your knees to other gods. Don't pay them any homage, favor, or praise. Just worship me because he's jealous. He's serious about that.
I kill.
Excuse me? I kill. This is God now saying, I kill.
And I make alive.
I make alive. So what he's saying? I create and I destroy.
I wound. And
I wound and I heal.
I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Neither is there anyone powerful enough to deliver you out of my hand. So once this Lord is looking for you, or he finds you and seek you as an enemy or somebody that he wants to destroy, it says he kill, he create, he wound, he heal. So if he want to kill you or wound you, there's nobody that can deliver you out of this God's hands. This is how powerful he is when it comes to destruction. Now, I don't say he's not particularly, he just said he can heal, but he's not particularly trying to, in this account, show you how much he can take you out of people's hand and heal you. He's not worried about that. This is about destruction, wrath, and vengeance, in my opinion.
For I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever.
For he lift up his hand in heaven and say, I live forever. I mean, let's continue.
If I whet my glittering sword, and mine hand take hold on judgment.
If I wet my glittering sword in my hand, takes my sword on judgment,
I will render vengeance to mine enemies.
he will render vengeance to his enemies. How can a person be an enemy to God? Who can actually be God's enemy? If you just dislike a person, that does not make you his enemy. You have to vow to do things to have an enemy. A sworn enemy is somebody that say, hey, he killed my brother or he killed my uncle. So our families were enemies of theirs. It's already been something in place to let us understand that we're enemies. Just because I don't like a person, he's not my enemy. He don't know anything about me saying that he's my enemy. And I don't know anything about him saying that I'm his enemy. So that makes no sense. How can you be an enemy of God? If you don't like God, God does not need to destroy people that don't like him or hate him, even if they hate him. They just don't deal with God. So my question is, do the devil get to have the same policy? If a person say, hey man, I hate the devil, he get to do all this stuff in the scripture that God is talking about. If you hate me, he can destroy you with his sword and all that type of stuff. No, nobody don't believe in that. So, but they'll believe in this. Okay.
and will reward them that hate me.
Reward them that hate him. I guess with death.
I will make mine arrows drunk with blood,
There it go. I will make my arrows drunk with blood.
and my sword shall devour flesh.
His sword shall devour flesh. This is how the story goes. Now, this God talking.
And that with the blood of the slain and of the captives, from the beginning of revengers upon the enemy.
Simple as that. This God, if he sees you as his enemy, he has the right to do all these things he just talked about in these verses to a person who doesn't even know that they have a sworn enemy in God. If a person say, hey, nah, this don't deal with God, I don't like God, I'm into this, or whatever the case may be, you need to watch your back, because this type of vengeance, deep venge God that can kill you anytime you want because he feel he created you. It's just oral tradition, allegory, mythology, and fiction. But people believe this. People that pick up the Bible every day and read these scriptures, they think it's powerful. But not one time have they seen God do any of these things that this oral tradition, allegory, mythology, and or fiction has said in the Bible. Show me one time that God has destroyed somebody from out of nowhere. He was walking down the street and God destroyed him. They said, what happened? Oh, that was God. He was an enemy of God. So God destroyed his vengeance. Prove that to me. Okay. So this is why man-made religion and man-made gods and all this type of stuff, ideology, theology, and doctrine, which is the Bible, is very dangerous, because people go around believing this, quoting this. Oh, God gonna get you. God gonna do using God as a weapon. When we were taught as children that God was a God of love, he can deliver you out of trouble and danger. And if you're sick, you go to God, he heal you up. Now he's killing people. See? So what happened? There's a lot of contradictions when it comes to this term God. So stay away from man-made gods and man-made organized religions. Use your spirituality, which you was born with. You wasn't born with the religion. Use your spirituality. You in tune with your universal creator, which is unseen. And that's all you need. You need any type of God to lead you to any place. Okay? Because there's one thing about God, all he does is take, never put nothing back. God takes lives, he takes money, and he takes time. That's facts. So little Kenny Russell, Kanum, Consul Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Kanum. This is what I do. And I love to do it. Before I take back what I said, I answer them to it. This scripture is just to remind you that it's contradictions and all kind of one say this and one say another. See, because it's the person that can come and find scriptures that will refute what I just said. And then I can come back and refute what he said with other scriptures. So if the book is not even aligned to one story and one type of standpoint or viewpoint, what good is it? Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. And remember, education and preparation is the first step to retaliation. So before you pick up a weapon, have some knowledge. And if you feel you want to do something for me, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you a fee. Yeah, yeah.